My name is Joseph Hildebrand. I am a tax partner here at the firm. I started back in 2008 and have spent pretty much my entire professional career here at Saville. What is special about our firm is our culture, and I think if you talk to probably a lot of people in accounting firms or just anywhere they work, I think you're going to hear that culture is the important thing, or the people are the important thing. And I think the differentiator for me, at least, is that the way I always describe it is our culture is very familial. And that's more than just, the people that you work with being a part of the family. Absolutely, inside this office, it feels like a family, and you're around these people a lot, and that is a familial aspect to it. But I think at Saville, and what I wholeheartedly believe is that, what happens outside of these office walls are far more important than what happens inside of them. And so that family aspect really goes into, or that familial aspect really goes into the families of our employees as well. My kids were born after I worked here, and they've been here, and people know them, and my wife is involved, and then the things that we do with the firm, we often try to include more than just the employee. We want to know their family. We want to know what's going on. We want to celebrate success and joy in life, and we want to mourn and walk with people through hardships and challenging times. And so I think that's just a differentiator for us. I think from a culture standpoint, our firm is approaching 60 years of existence in the DFW area, or just the firm in general. And we've had 4 managing partners in this 60-year period. And so when you talk about Mr. Saville and Mr. Dodgen starting the firm, when you have that kind of consistent leadership over such a long period of time, we're really able to pass down those important cultural aspects from one generation of partners to the next. When you think that Clint was working with those partners that instilled that, and he has spent time and mentored me, and really instilled those things in me, and I find them to be deeply and important and special to me, and feel responsible for passing that down to the next group as well. I think our culture is important, and maintaining it is very important to me and to the other leaders of the firm. Is just simply we live in a world that's changing constantly and changing quickly. And I think it's important for our employees and future employees to know that there's going to be something consistent about the place that you work, and something that you can count on, and that, going back to kind of talking about the familial aspects of our firm, knowing that that there's always going to be people at our firm that are going to deeply care for you, and care for you in regards to what's going on in and outside of the office is really important. And so while things change, and the firm is always going to change as well, that being pretty foundational to what work is going to look like, I hope would be a consistent that people really appreciate and know that that's what they can count on. So as a leader of our firm, as a leader of Saville, it's crucial that we are close with every part of our firm. So on a pretty daily basis, I interact with our newest staff to our most experienced senior managers, and that's in an aspect of taking care of work items, but also providing mentorship and help. If you look around our office, the office doors are typically wide open, and you can see into all of the offices, and access to partners and to the people that you're working with and the people that you report to is just as easy as walking into those doors. And training and providing assistance and working closely with all levels of the firm is a responsibility that everybody bears, and everybody takes part in. And so coming to Saville or working at Saville, there is direct and tangible access to the leaders of our firm, and that is a really helpful way to understand what it's like to be a leader of our firm.